In a world where love can sometimes mask the darkest intentions, a seemingly perfect couple embarks on what should have been a dream vacation. But what if beneath the picturesque smiles and cherished memories lies a sinister truth? On this journey, we unravel the chilling question: was it jealousy that led a husband to commit the unthinkable? Join us as we venture into the heart of a real crime mystery, where bonds of trust twist into webs of deceit. As the layers of this tragic tale unfold, each revelation will draw you deeper into the enigma of a love story turned nightmare. Keep watching and prepare to be captivated by the secrets that could shatter everything you thought you knew about the human heart. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we journey to the enchanting yet remote landscape of the Azores, an archipelago surrounded by the vast Atlantic Ocean. This serene paradise, with its lush green hills and crystal clear waters, promised an idyllic escape from the rushing world. Here, amongst the whispers of the ocean breeze, Edward and Maria Hastings appeared to live a fairy tale life. Both successful and admired in their fields, their union seemed built on love and shared dreams. Their social circle often marveled at their bond, painting them as the perfect couple. However, what appeared to be a beautiful picture of happiness was about to fracture in the most tragic way. Maria's sudden and mysterious death on this vacation sent shockwaves through their circle and cast a shadow over the picturesque setting. This unexpected tragedy sparked whispers and glances laden with suspicion, ensnaring everyone in a web of uncertainty and whisperings of foul play. Why did this beautiful escape become the backdrop for a nightmare? This question looms large over the verdant landscapes, forever marking a place meant for joy with the stain of mystery and doubt. As secrets of their life together begin to unravel, every detail of this ill-fated trip demands scrutiny, pulling us further into the depths of a real crime enigma. Moving forward, we meet Detective Amelia Harper, a figure renowned in the world of criminal investigation for her sharp instincts and unyielding dedication to justice. Known for her methodical approach and keen eye for detail, Amelia carries a reputation that precedes her, a specialist in complex cases where others falter. Her presence in the Azores isn't merely by chance. It is a testament to the severity and the intricate nature of Maria Hastings' perplexing demise. As she steps into this maelstrom of uncertainty, Amelia's initial impressions are both inquisitive and cautious. She approaches the case much like a chess grandmaster, carefully observing the board, every piece representing a potential ally or adversary, every move needing precise calculation. In her past, Amelia has unraveled puzzles that seemed insurmountable, guided by a belief that every story, no matter how tangled, holds a thread of truth. Here, amidst the haunting beauty of the islands, she senses something lurking beneath the surface, a dissonance between appearance and reality that whispers deceit. Amelia understands that to uncover the truth, she must delve beneath the facade of smiles and pleasantries, into the shadows where the real story waits, hidden but waiting to be discovered. Her task is daunting, yet with each step, she forges a path through the enigma that is Maria's untimely and mysterious death. As the investigation unfolds, her insights promise to shine a light into the darkness, revealing secrets long kept and intentions concealed. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we turn our attention to Edward Hastings, the husband at the center of this tragic mystery. Edward is a figure who, to the outside world, appears every bit the charming and devoted partner. His demeanor is polished, his words always measured, exuding confidence and warmth that draw people in. However, beneath this carefully crafted persona may lie a labyrinth of unexplored motives. Whispers of jealousy and desires unspoken stir beneath his calm exterior, leading many to question whether his amiable facade conceals a darker design. As Detective Harper delves deeper, she cannot ignore the potential that Edward, with all his charisma, may harbor secrets that unravel the narrative of innocence. Alongside Edward, the story casts suspicion on Harold Murray, Edward's cousin known for harboring his own envy-fueled ambitions. Harold's relationship with Maria was marked by tension, a simmering rivalry that now casts a long shadow over his potential involvement. Adding another layer of complexity is Isabelle Knight, an enigmatic artist whose ties to the Hastings boast both professional admiration and personal intrigue. Her eccentricity and secretive nature paint her as someone who straddles the lines between ally and adversary. Each of these individuals, aligning and misaligning with different parts of the narrative, compel Detective Harper to untangle a web of relationships and motives, each as intricate as a finely woven tapestry. As she pushes forward, her challenge is to discern where truth and deception part ways. Now turning to the heart of the mystery, we delve into the enigmatic circumstances of Maria Hastings' untimely death. The tale unfolds on a day that seemed to promise nothing but bliss, yet ended in tragic despair. Maria was found lifeless at the base of the resort's cliffside, a place where beauty and danger coexist, but questions remain whether it was merely an unfortunate accident or a calculated act. Initial reports suggested a tragic fall, but whispers of foul play emerged as quickly as the tide. The path leading to the cliff was known only to a few, shrouded in shadow and seclusion, intensifying the air of mystery. Witnesses recalled hearing a muffled argument echoing through the night, but no one could pinpoint who was involved. The physical evidence, or rather the lack thereof, added to the intrigue. No definitive footprints, no signs of a struggle, just the eerie silence that followed. Detective Harper's keen instincts tell her the truth lies in the minute details, those tiny fragments of the past night that others may overlook. As she ponders each piece of the puzzle, one can't help but question if this was indeed an accident, a misstep in the darkness, or if a hidden hand orchestrated a far more sinister conclusion. The suspense deepens as each theory becomes a thread in the delicate fabric of uncertainty, compelling Detective Harper to grasp at every lead, no matter how tenuous, to unravel the events of that fateful night. Moving forward, the absence of clear evidence demands a meticulous search for the truth, challenging assumptions and questioning every angle. As the next challenge unfolds, Detective Amelia Harper embarks on a journey to untangle the web of uncertainty that surrounds Maria Hastings' death. Her first steps in the investigation reveal a landscape filled with hurdles. Witnesses are hesitant, their accounts riddled with contradictions and gaps that only serve to muddy the waters further. The initial clues seem promising, yet they quickly unravel into deceptive trails that mislead as much as they inform. Among the first pieces of evidence is a set of footprints found near the edge of the cliff, yet the size and depth are inconclusive, leaving more questions than answers. One witness, a local vendor, insists he saw a shadowy figure lurking near the resort just hours before Maria's fatal fall. Another claims to have overheard a heated exchange, but the details are frustratingly vague. Detective Harper's keen mind discerns potential red herrings, such as a piece of fabric snagged on a branch, which at first appears crucial, but later reveals nothing definitive. The investigation is further complicated by a persistent undercurrent of misinformation, whether by design or innocent confusion. As she sifts through the debris of half-truths and veiled secrets, Detective Harper's resolve only strengthens. Each inconclusive lead, each conflicting testimony, fuels her determination to unearth the truth hidden beneath the layers of deceit. She knows that in the chaos of misdirection lies the key to understanding what really transpired on that ill-fated night. With each step, the mystery deepens, urging Detective Harper to navigate this treacherous path with caution and precision, all the while drawing ever nearer to the heart of the enigma. Moving forward, Detective Harper delves deeper into the labyrinthine investigation, her sharp instincts guiding her through a maze of clues and red herrings that twist the narrative at every turn. Her focus now is Edward Hastings, whose demeanor oscillates between grief and something more elusive, a complexity that adds layers to an already convoluted case. New evidence emerges, a receipt from a late-night taxi ride that places Edward perilously close to the scene, raising eyebrows and suspicions. Yet, just as this piece seems to tip the scales, another witness steps forward with claims of seeing Edward engaged in a heated conversation with an unknown man far from the cliff edge at the same time, further muddying the waters. The psychological tension mounts as Detective Harper uncovers inconsistencies in Edward's statements, moments where his recollection falters just enough to sow seeds of doubt. Is it genuine anguish clouding his memory, or is there something more sinister lurking beneath his polished veneer? The narrative shifts yet again with the discovery of a cryptic message on Maria's phone, a text sent in haste hours before her death, hinting at a secret only she knew. Each revelation pulls at the thread of suspicion around Edward, yet simultaneously casts shadows over others entangled in the drama. Detective Harper meticulously pieces together these fragments, aware that within this web of contradictions lies a kernel of truth waiting to be unearthed. She knows that to untangle this mystery is to tread carefully through the psychological minefield laid bare by those with much to hide, each path potentially leading to the ultimate revelation of what truly transpired on that fateful night. With growing intensity, she pushes forward, determined to unearth the motives hidden just out of sight, as the investigation draws ever closer to uncovering the heart of the mystery. Now turning to Edward Hastings under scrutiny, we delve into the complexities that define his character and unravel the layers of truth and deception. Edward's background is woven with both charm and shadows. On one hand, he is admired for his business acumen, a man who commands respect and exudes confidence in public settings. Yet beneath the surface lies a narrative intertwined with potential motives and hidden facets that Detective Harper is keen to explore. As she digs deeper, Edward's past relationships and business dealings surface, painting a picture that is neither black nor white. Interviews reveal his tendency to control, subtly exerting influence in both personal and professional domains. This character trait, while not uncommon for someone in his position, raises questions about his relationships, including his marriage to Maria. Edward's interactions with Detective Harper provide insight into his psyche. At times, his demeanor shifts from cooperative to defensive, a tension that underscores the high stakes of the investigation. Under the weight of probing questions, Edward's responses are measured, yet there are moments when his calm facade shows signs of strain, He addresses each inquiry with calculated precision, but subtle hesitations hint at deeper complexities. Is this the behavior of a grieving husband caught in the crossfire of circumstantial evidence, or does it suggest an underlying culpability that he struggles to conceal? As Detective Harper scrutinizes Edward's alibi, she discovers both corroborative and contradictory elements. A colleague vouches for Edward's presence at a business function during the critical time frame, offering him an alibi. However, discrepancies in Edward's timeline, coupled with the late-night taxi receipt, cast a shadow of doubt. Detective Harper's astute observations focus on Edward's body language and choice of words, often revealing more than spoken defenses. Such nuances contribute to the mounting tension and guide the investigation toward an uncertain conclusion. As the narrative unfolds, viewers are left to ponder whether Edward Hastings is a victim of unfortunate circumstances or a calculating individual who has yet to reveal his true intentions. This investigation, led by Detective Harper, continues to peel back layers of intrigue as each revelation brings us closer to understanding the intricate dynamics at play, leaving us on the edge of discovering what ultimately transpired between Edward and Maria. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we shift our focus to explore other suspects who may hold crucial keys to this enigma. Among them is Harold Murray, Edward's cousin, whose motives are shrouded in the fog of jealousy and potential rivalry. Known for his strained relationship with Edward, Harold's envy has been the subject of whispered family gatherings. Could this rivalry, often downplayed as harmless banter, harbor a darker grudge? Harold's alibi during the fateful night appears solid, supported by multiple witnesses at a local pub. However, the investigation unearths inconsistencies in his statements. Moments of forgetfulness or intentional deception. These discrepancies urge Detective Harper to probe deeper, questioning the reliability of Harold's account and the true nature of his intentions toward Maria. Another figure of intrigue is Isabelle Knight, an enigmatic artist whose presence in Edward and Maria's social sphere is marked by mystery. Isabelle's connection to the couple is veiled, described by some as professional, yet with undertones of something more personal. Her alibi is as colorful as her artwork, claiming she was immersed in a creative frenzy at a studio, yet no tangible proof supports this narrative. Isabelle's personality exudes mystery, her interactions ripe with layers of unspoken tension. This ambiguity invites suspicion and inquiry. Could her artistic temperament mask a motive born of unrequited feelings or a clandestine affair? As Detective Harper navigates these murky waters, she remains vigilant for hidden agendas and unspoken truths. The varied accounts from those surrounding Maria and Edward form a tapestry of competing loyalties and concealed desires. Each revelation enhances the complexity of the investigation, urging viewers to reconsider the potential roles Harold and Isabelle might play in this tangled web. As tension mounts, Detective Harper's pursuit of truth becomes a relentless journey through the shadows, compelling us to question every whispered word and secret glance. What lies beneath the surface with these suspects? The answers might just hold the key to unraveling this intricate mystery. As the next chapter unfolds, Detective Harper delves into a trove of new evidence that promises to turn the investigation on its head. It all begins with a seemingly innocuous letter discovered in Maria's belongings. The letter, bearing no signature, hints at an affair, leading to a web of deceit that Detective Harper must untangle. Scrutinizing every word, she finds veiled references that only someone intimately connected to the couple might know. This cryptic correspondence raises a tantalizing question. Who is the shadowy figure behind these lines? Just as the fog of suspicion thickens around Harold and Isabelle, a surprising confession emerges. A close friend of the couple, previously considered peripheral to the case, steps forward with startling revelations. This friend recounts witnessing a heated argument between Edward and Maria shortly before her death, filled with accusations of betrayal. Such fierce emotions might provide the missing link to Edward's potential motive. But Detective Harper, ever the diligent investigator, notices the strain in the confessor's voice. Could this be a bid to shift blame, or is there genuine remorse behind these words? The narrative takes another sharp turn with the discovery of surveillance footage from a cafe near their hotel, capturing a figure resembling Edward engaged in a clandestine meeting. As Detective Harper verifies the timing and players involved, the footage unravels a new layer of complexity, casting doubt on initial assumptions. This revelation not only recasts the timeline of events, but also challenges viewers to reconsider everything they believed about the case so far. Each twisted path now leads to a crossroads of motives and opportunities, urging Detective Harper to dig deeper into the maze of human emotions and hidden truths. The stakes are raised, and every shadow cast on the character's intentions must be re-examined with fresh eyes. As the pieces of the puzzle start to coalesce, Detective Harper prepares for the resolution, aware that this newfound clarity is both burden and boon. The true story behind Maria's tragic demise is on the verge of emerging from the shadows, promising a revelation that will challenge perceptions and redefine the quest for justice. With the next phase of the journey in sight, Detective Harper meticulously reviews all the evidence gathered and finds herself at a pivotal point. The pieces of the puzzle, long elusive, begin to align with remarkable clarity. The surveillance footage, the cryptic letter, and the confessions reveal a narrative darker than anyone anticipated. Each clue, when viewed in isolation, had cast shadows on one suspect or another, but now, as a complete picture, they illuminate a singular truth. Detective Harper pieces together Edward's web of jealousy and deceit. The clandestine meeting at the cafe had indeed involved Edward, planning to confront Maria about the suspected affair. His motive, fueled by obsession rather than mere jealousy, becomes apparent to Harper. The argument, overheard by the purported friend, was a final confrontation where Maria sought to free herself from a controlling marriage. In a moment of rage and betrayal, Edward's emotions had flared, leading to a tragic outcome. With this newfound understanding, Detective Harper presents her findings to the authorities, ensuring that justice for Maria will be sought with every thread of the truth unraveled. The resolution is bittersweet, as the truth often is, but it offers a semblance of closure to those left in the wake of this tragedy. Detective Harper's unwavering dedication and keen insight have once again brought clarity to a murky case, challenging the viewers to reflect on the profound impact of unchecked emotions and the thin line between love and possession. As the reality of Maria's fate is unveiled, we are reminded of the delicate balance of trust and truth in our lives, urging us to hold those we love with care and honesty. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we reflect on the haunting narrative that has unfolded before us. At its core, This story warns us about the devastating power of jealousy, a force that can blur the line between love and possession. Throughout this intricate investigation, we witnessed how unchecked emotions and deceit intertwined, ultimately revealing a tragic tale. Detective Amelia Harper's relentless pursuit of the truth shone a light on the hidden depths of human complexity, unmasking Edward Hastings' dark motives rooted in obsession. By connecting each seemingly disparate clue, justice for Maria was pursued relentlessly, with clarity and determination guiding the way. This case serves as a poignant reminder of the destruction that can arise from mistrust and manipulation, urging us all to cherish honesty and transparency in our relationships. As you reflect on this chilling tale, we invite you to share your thoughts and engage with us further. What are your perspectives on jealousy, trust, and the delicate balance of love? Join the conversation by leaving your comments and thoughts below. If you found this story compelling, consider subscribing to our channel for more gripping mysteries and true crime stories. Remember to like this video and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Together, let's continue to explore and uncover the truths that reside in the shadows, understanding that every story holds lessons and every lesson brings us closer to the light.